there we go. Hey everyone. Look who's here. It's Matilda. Take your dummy out. You don't need that. Say hello to everyone. We're so excited. We've had so much fun this weekend. We had the Ipswich Doll Show, which was absolutely amazing. But on Saturday, as you know, I went and picked up Matilda from Devonny Lane. It was so good, you know, like it was so weird in the beginning because she looked at me like I was a bit of a stranger. I felt like she was a bit nervous, and but as the night wore on, she seemed to get a bit of a smile on her and just be really happy and start to be comfortable. And since then, we've had so much fun. We're getting so many clothes and outfits. Same thing up there. Everything. But oh, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. So very excited to have her back. Hello everyone. I haven't seen anyone's messages pop up yet. Reborn under the sun. Oh, yep. Sorry if I was a few minutes late. I've been racing because I had to. I don't know if anyone recognises where I am at all. If you do, speak up. Because I'm not home. I'm not home at all. Monica says hi. Matilda say hi, Monica. Monica is going to have Mateo at the end of this week, we hope so. And Angela's here. Say hi, Angela. Hi, Auntie Angela. We miss you already. Hi, Andrea. I'm sorry if I am slow with the messages. You're like a meter away from me and I can't reach to get your messages, but as soon as they pop up, I'll see them. Elaine. Oh, hi, Elaine. She's shocking since she's just over there. Beach baby. Hello. Hi, Brandy. Hello. Are you at the house? I'm somewhere. Hi, lovely. Hello. How are you? Oh, Elaine, you shouldn't be watching my live stream there. And Deb is over there. But there is two other people here. So, hi, Tammy's Tiny Tots. 3 other people. Sorry, I'm just about to get a smack, I know. But here's the deal, you know, like, I can't see hardly anyone in what everyone's saying. So, Monica, I can't read what you said, so. Oh, my therapy Reborn group. Hi, Patricia, how are you? I'm not at Elaine's house, no.
They live in Sydney.
Yeah, they do live in Sydney, but remember, the original thing was to get Matilda back from Sydney. So everyone would think that is a possibility. You know where I am, Angela? Oh, you're so clever. Hi, Heidi, hi. Say hi, godmother, Heidi, hi. Say, I miss you. Oh, Patricia, I'm going to ignore Patricia today because I want to. Benji's waiting for Mateo. Patricia said, hi everyone. I wish I could hear her say it in real time. Hi everyone. What is that? Oh my God, Patricia's here. Come on over. Come on down.
Hi everyone.
It was a surprise visit. Oh my God, she's naughty. No. Hi Mary Beth. Yes, so at the doll show on Sunday, here we are, just don't lose your shoes, just setting up, and lo and behold, pops around from behind Angela. She's my secret Santa. Here Patricia and her sister Laura popped in. Laura's over here too, come on Laura. And Lisa's here too, but Lisa said she's just gonna appear in the background.
Yeah, I'm just in the background today, no makeup. No makeup, no TV.
So is Laura too. Everyone remembers them from when we did our interview for my therapy. So I don't know how well you guys can see.
Hi Terry.
Oh, and we've got another one here too. Judy's here. Yay!
Oh, it's disappeared.
It will disappear a few times. Heidi hi says hi Patricia.
Hi Plummy. Hi Heidi.
Liz is there. Liz says hi, Mateo. Hi from Mateo and her. So hi, Liz. Say hi, Liz. You remember Auntie Liz, don't you?
Angela.
Auntie Tammy's there.
Hi, Angela.
Angela said hi back. Seat, buddy.
Who waves to everyone? That's me.
That's.
Yeah, we're waving too. We're waving back.
Cheers to Gigi for giving me this cool can clip. cooler.
Cheers to
It's
everyone.
from Traveller. Yes, it's from Traveller. Look at that though. It's Mardi Gras from Alabama. Look at that. How cool. When she went over to visit.
I wonder if I could find a can cooler little enough for my little cans.
I think we should.
My little cans.
Oh, yes, the
yeah,
Pepsi
yeah.
cans. We could make one. Angela,
Make
can coolers.
for my little Pepsi Maxes.
That's right. Now, so this video, I said Matilda's back, and of course she is, but this isn't the full Matilda video where we're going to go through all of her goodies. They are still fully packed. I promise everyone, I am not going to touch them until I'm with you. We are welcoming her back today, but we're more so here to chat with Patricia and Laura while they're here, because they go home tomorrow. So if people that don't know, you know, if you look at the picture of Australia, I'm over one side and they're over the other. So it's like a 5-hour flight, you know, so it's quite,
You're east and we're all west.
yeah, so it's quite a big deal. So yeah, when we saw them, like we nearly passed out. Lisa and I were first.
Well, Raven just didn't click.
Raven was so busy, she just didn't know what was
She
going
was just
on.
looking at me and going, hi. I'm like, she's not registering.
No, she didn't register. It
And
took
then
her
when
time.
she did, I love you, Raven.
Oh, Brett says, hi girls, I'm out front.
Oh, I better go and get
Can
him.
you do it?
Yeah, hold on. The key's here, and you know how the car park works? Hold on. He's got to go through the gate. And you can park anywhere where there's a rig sign. Back to normal. Sorry about that interruption, guys.
There's a gift for me. There's a few gifts I've seen. I've still got one from Debony Lane. I haven't opened yet, but I really want to do that in front of everyone. So just to promise I'm not going to touch that until I'm with you guys. Oh, who have we got here today, Patricia?
We've got Tiffany.
Tiffany.
My little silicone baby. Matilda's met her because when Matilda was with Laura and Kerry, we did a lot of days out. So this is Dawn Bowie, Tiffany.
She's so sweet.
Yeah,
Look at
she's
her.
beautiful.
She's
And Dawn Bowie did everything. She's made her, painted her.
I love her earrings.
What was that?
That was me. No need to look.
Naughty brat.
I just throw shit at me.
And I've just seen the beautiful leopard print
Yeah.
of the whole match. That's amazing. And
Yeah.
little Erin's little cat, and she can hold on to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so
Chance
cute.
to see it now.
Did you bring her last time you were with us?
No, she bought her.
This
No,
is a new one.
Oh.
I've only had it for a few
months.
months.
Oh, okay. And what's her name?
Layla.
Layla. So
I
that's
always
Layla.
think twice because I confuse you.
It's funny, you know, when you get to the themes and everything. Like Matilda now, don't let Angela know. Matilda now has quite an abundance of dummies. I keep mixing them up. Well, there was purple in her dress today, so she had to have purple, and there's a bit of blue too, so she had to have a mix.
That is brilliant.
Yes.
It's great.
So I'm going to do it. She's going to have a whole wall of honey bug dummies.
Did you steal another one?
No?
Guilty.
I actually gave her permission to do it.
Lucky she owns the business.
Yeah. But I said, it's okay, Annette.
Well, she's got to be a bit of an advocate for honey bug.
That's
doesn't
right.
she?
She's advertising.
And she's only just got, you know, Passy for the first time. She keeps kicking. Oh, this time she kicks off her
This is the new
shoes
one I
and
got
shoes.
yesterday.
Shoes.
I wanted to show you guys these. Most of you have seen it probably in the photos. Elaine and Debbie gave me this gift when we were here in April because, as you both all know, I'm an Elvis fan. See, Elvis is holding a picture of me. We're like this. And so the girls, my girls have got their daddy with them all the time.
It's so cute.
It's really cute. I think it needs a wash because it goes everywhere with the girls, everywhere I go.
That's the love. That's the love. You can't wash away the love.
No,
No.
and I wouldn't like colours to run into each other, so.
So what's been happening since the last time?
Oh, where do I start?
I've noticed that, you know, My Therapy Reborn's on Facebook has been getting bigger and bigger, and there's quite a lot of people that are really opening up.
Yes.
A lot.
And I'm really, really happy about that. In Perth, the meetup group, it has become so big that I've had to divide it into two groups because I can't keep, it's too much. And I want to interact with all the mums when they're there. So I've divided it into 2 groups. There's group 1 and group 2.
How do they feel about that? Because some of them don't get to interact with each other?
Well, I've kept the younger ones mainly, or the younger, even the ones that have entered the group together, later,
Yep.
and the older, the ones that have been in it for a long time. But I think because I can see how things go with most of the mums, I've made it so that, because it's a thing also for me, it's a therapy. I can't go to a meetup and get anxious. That's not the point. I need to be able to be calm and, interact with them. So dividing the group was great. Everyone, no one complained about it, so.
And you're gonna have once a year full get together?
Yes, we're going to do the Christmas one. It'll be everyone, and it'll be a dress up one. So, wear your favourite, whatever you want. It doesn't really have to be a Christmas theme. It's a dress up thing. Oh, I love it. So any excuse to get dressed up.
Are you going to get dressed up as Elvis as
I'm
well?
not saying what I'm getting up as. Might be too hot to wear the jumpsuit actually.
Oh yeah, it might be a bit difficult.
And a bit too hot over there.
That's so cool. I've noticed a lot of people, Loveland's here today, and I've noticed a few.
I know, she had me worried there, Loveland, for a while. She disappeared. I didn't know how to contact her, and I tried, but anyway, she's back now, and I'm so happy to have her here. So, yes, and then I want to talk a little bit about the Reborn awareness when we're all together.
Yep. Whenever you're ready, that's cool. So we have another monkey here today.
Yes.
Was that the car? See that red thing in the car, or?
Where's your baby?
I didn't bring him.
Amma.
Sorry.
You can just go straight to time out.
So, I know.
I put him on the other side here.
Sorry.
That's fine.
He was dressed so handsomely.
Sorry,
I know.
guys. We're going to
Hello, my boy.
Hello, Mama.
Okay.
Hey, sis.
Hey, bro.
Oh, hey everyone.
Is this
Look, I'm that
Brad?
big I can't even fit in.
You're not that big.
I can't even fit into the screen.
Does everyone know Brett? Hopefully we
sorry.
can see what everyone's saying, but this is Brett. He's my brother. He's her son.
Yeah.
He's the guy that you would have seen on Christina's channel if you follow her channel. He's a reborn daddy, and we're also excited to spend time with him and everything, and that he's here.
Yes.
Sorry, the three's here.
No,
But you
no.
get to see him
But
twice.
but you know what? You know why he's here? Tell him, Brett. Why are you here?
Because you surprised me.
Surprise.
And she lives on the other side of Australia. And wow, I could not be here. I couldn't, I had to.
No,
come.
Mummy would have been
And-
really upset.
Yeah.
Angela says, "Hey, Brett, married Brett, reborn uncle
Hey.
son,
Loveland.
Loveland." So sorry again if I don't, say anyone's. It's just it's so far away, and we just want to keep going with our message and all that kind of stuff. Go with it. Go.
Oh yeah, I was going to start talking about our Reborn awareness, which is actually made of us three.
Yes.
We the thought came, I think, between all of us. We all had our little bit, and then it came out with this Reborn
Yeah.
awareness. And as most of you know through my channel, we did give a baby to a beautiful lady who unfortunately is not very well, and she will be watching. I won't say her name because that's up to her, but know that I love you, we love you, and enjoy Bobby, and just have faith, be strong, and things will work out, okay? I know that you're alone there, but you're too far away. I can't come down there, but you're in my mind and you're in my thoughts, and anytime you can always message me, and we can have a video chat like we did last time. So take care. And I would love to actually make that Reborn awareness grow.
Yeah.
I am working with my psychologist trying to find someone who can actually do a study for the with regards to the reborns as a therapy. And I spoke to Gigi yesterday, and Gigi and I are going to try and work something out so that even though she lives in New South Wales, Gigi, by the way, is Gigi, but it's really.
I can't call you Gigi. That's my grandfather's name.
Anyway,
I have to keep
No.
doing Gigi.
I just
It's a
got a
special-
thing. I just got a thing about names.
Yes.
They have to be said correctly. I'm really
Well,
paranoid.
your name is different.
I call it Gigi.
Yeah, no, everybody.
That would be my fault.
I'm going to try and do a PhD for Patricia
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
Reborn
actually, come behind here and you could behind. You'll have to stand because that we won't all fit in. 'Cause-
there.
Oh,
Right up.
I must say, I should have wore a more flattering shirt today.
that's all right.
You look
Oh,
lovely.
you look gorgeous.
flattering.
Don't worry, I'm sure that there's a few
That's
girls.
very flattering.
I feel a bit uncomfortable. Yes.
Do you want to hold your little sister?
Should have worn my girdle, you know.
So this is
better.
Gigi for me,
Yes, Gigi for her.
We all know her very well.
and so yesterday we were having a little chat while we were in the naughty corner.
I've been going to do.
I've been
got
in there a
a
few
friend
times.
that's been trying to get me to do a PhD on. Well, should be doing a PhD on something, but she was saying you're into the reborn dolls. Why don't you do it on the reborn dolls? And then when Patricia was talking to me yesterday, I was thinking about it. Spoke to my husband about it, and he said, "Well, as long as she doesn't mind you living here, because you're not going to Perth to do it."
Now we can have connection.
We can have connections, and you will probably all be getting some questionnaires because I've got to get data, and it'll probably take about 2 years. But hopefully,
But as long as it gets recognised, because I can't do anything in Western Australia in any of the hospitals. There's King Edward, which is a maternity hospital where people have good feelings when they come out, but some of them have very sad feelings. So when I spoke to one of the head nurses there, she said, "I would love that, but I really can't because there isn't a certified therapy, So
that's right.
so Gigi, get your ass in and start working."
Well, it can't happen until the beginning of next year when uni goes back. I've got to put my application in. Hopefully they'll fund it. If they don't fund it, it'll be a master's, which I'll fund. But something will get done.
And
Wow.
that is fantastic. So I know that I've actually got a few more babies that are going to be donated
Yes,
to
I've
me.
got one that's waiting for a
And
family.
also, I don't know if you saw on my page, my cousin's daughter, she had beautiful long hair down to here, and she's cut about that much. It's that thick, and she's donated it to me to make a baby to donate for the cause.
Oh wow, that's
And I
so
mean,
exciting.
that's real hair, and
Wow.
I don't know whether I would be really up to it to do it. I might just pass it on, but some
You can do it.
that's from, and she's not, she's at school. She's a
I'm good at
teenager.
studying kids' heads.
Good one, Lisa. Can I ask, so, for those who don't understand quite well what a PhD will mean to
Okay.
the community, what will it do?
It's like with the art therapy. To get something in as a therapy, you have to get like all the people in the medical profession or the psychologists to agree to that. So if I do a PhD or even a master's, it gets peer reviewed, which means other psychologists and doctors and things will peer review my paper, make recommendations about what should be changed or what should be added or taken out, and then they will give approval for it. Then that will go into the social sciences journal, so there will actually be a written paper about reborn therapy in hopefully the Australian Social Science Journal, and then that will be able to be picked up by other therapists to use in their therapy plans.
Wow.
But it's 2 years work, and it's, first of all, I have to do all the research, then I'll have to read up any other papers that have been written about similar therapy, and then I actually work on my paper, which will probably be about 8,000 to 20,000 words.
Wow, that's incredible.
Before I forget, because you know what it's like. I'm about to talk and say something, and then just.
Yeah.
There is a lady in my group. She's from Houston. Hi, Cindy. She's actually doing. She's at uni, and she's gonna do a study on this as well. So it's kind of like Houston. Are you there, Houston? Because we're here together, you know.
Yeah, well, if that's happening, then we can collaborate together and swap information and stuff like that.
And she actually bought her first Reborn a few months ago, and before she saw our interview.
Oh, good.
And then from there, it just like she really got into it, and then she contacted me, and then we spoke, and she bought one, and she needs it. She said it's exactly like you said, the holding, the comfort, everything like that. So
yeah, it's amazing.
we're going to do it, you know. We're going to be accepted as a real therapy, because it is. I mean, there's starting to be so many of us now, because people are starting to open up and say how they feel, and be a little bit stronger in not letting anyone pull them down and make them feel as though, like that lady the other day, she said, somebody thinks I'm a wacko. I said, well, then there's a lot of wackos here, but you know, it's ridiculous. No one should judge to start off with, but no, we're going to
said
do
that? What was it? Was that the doll show?
No. On my therapy page, a new member, she said that she had a lot of things happen to her in a very short time.
Yeah.
And I don't know how she's actually coping up, but I think I would have really kicked the bucket. But she's using them as therapy, and but the rest of her family, I think, thinks that she's wacko. But I said, that's all right, then we're all wackos together. Here in this group, you're safe because it's a closed group. You can open up, you can ask for advice, you can really vent, and I think that's really important.
Yes, and if you get like a bunch of people, it's even more important. Like when we went out to dinner the other day, you know, the feeling of taking the babies is just nothing. It's just like we're, you know, just going to dinner with our friends. There's no feeling of, oh my God, someone's looking at us at all.
And they ask, you know, because they realise that when we're together, we're part of a group, and oh, Brett has got his, oh, you're a good boy.
I've got mine.
But for me now, it's been like I get up, and if we go out, like my sister knows, I always have a baby with me. Whether she brings hers or not, it doesn't really matter. I have one with me, and I think even at the coffee shop, when we had Matilda over, oh my gosh, they brought out the little high chair for him, and everybody, they were, you know, my group of friends, which there were males as well, they thought he was just absolutely gorgeous. They were trying to give him pizza, and everybody loved him. And I think it's very important how you present yourself.
Definitely.
If you go out feeling, oh, I'm scared, you know, what will the people think? That's the vibration you give out. Me, I go out and I don't care, and I just do my thing, and
yeah, we know that. It's incredible though, like to think how far it's going to go, how far it's already gone, but everyone there is saying how they're just so excited about the studies and research is happening. They're excited about coming to America and going worldwide, and that's the whole plan. In the
one day you're going to see us all rock up, and the national news in the USA will worldwide will say, here she comes. That's that woman that never shuts up.
It's on Ellen or something.
Definitely.
You know, bring us on, Ellen will come.
Ellen actually did one.
Did she?
A while ago, she did. She had some reborn mothers on her show.
Oh wow!
With
Even
their
the doctors.
And the doctor. She had the doctor from the doctor's show there, and the psychologist from the doctor's show talking about reborn therapy, and they were talking about how some people think it's strange, odd, and you think they're babies. I don't think any of us
No.
think they're
No.
actual
No.
babies.
No.
But yeah, so let's touch wood.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, my doctor's going to be really happy because my GP, he keeps saying to me, if anyone can educate the world, it's you. Well,
Definitely true.
Well, and someday at the doll show, this lady was, I know you, I remember your voice. I'm like,
I know your voice.
Wow.
yes.
I don't know how anybody could say that.
No, really. I know, I don't need a microphone.
I just think it's very important for us to try and be ourselves, especially, you know, if someone thinks you're a kook or, you know, wacko because you've got a reborn or whatever. But unless you've walked in that person's shoes, unless you've lived that person's life and gone through that person's struggle, then, you know, like, I say, like, just be quiet. You know, let that person, if that's what is helping that person through their hardship and their times, then let them go. Like, what's wrong with that? They're not hurting anybody. There's nothing wrong with it. It's you know, like a comfort thing, you know.
They haven't walked a day in your life in your shoes to see what your life's
Exactly right. You know, they don't know what you've gone through, and if that's what's stopping you from, you know, committing suicide or whatever, and doing the worst, you know, then why not? You
Yeah,
know,
exactly,
like
that's right.
what's the harm in that?
We're not
You know?
harming anyone.
That's
Yeah.
right. You know.
But you, like I said last time, remember that women love to role play, yes, whatever. So do men. They play on their games, and you know, and it's
Yeah.
not just the teenagers. Yeah, 50, 60-year-old men, all ages they play, and they role play killing people or racing cars or whatever. You know, we don't do anything to harm anyone. I just got an answer to Tina. Hi, Tina from the UK. And she says, I have to say my reborns have got me through cancer and depression.
Wow.
That has followed. I don't care what anyone says, I will never give them up. Tina, you're a gem.
It's more power to you.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
And that's the only way we will be able to teach, well, we have to educate the world.
That's right.
Because the ones that don't understand, I always say, well, it's their problem because poor things, you have to feel
Yeah.
sorry. They don't understand like we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah.
People should just learn to
They should.
zip it.
Yeah.
If you don't like something, don't bring somebody else down on your value system.
That's exactly
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Exactly.
So how about, like, Brett, you being a male, are you nervous going into this world? Like, I mean, women are nervous. Are you even more nervous thinking that you're going to be even more judged?
Yeah, of course I am. See, today, like, I couldn't bring my trouble because I'm not at that point yet where I feel comfortable enough to bring my reborns out into the world and to walk around and that sort of stuff with him. However, in the near future, I want to get a cuddle bub that I can actually cuddle up to at night and go to sleep with as a comfort thing for me.
Yeah.
To help me through my sleep and to just not feel as alone that I do, because I am a single dad and I do, you know, I sleep alone. So it's just a comfort thing. Whereas my reborns like Trouble and Asher, I've got them in their bassinets at home, and I love to look at them. I don't hold them very often, but I do love to look at them. I love to look at all their details and all that sort of stuff.
That's the artist part of you.
Yeah, I do. You know, it is. And but every now and then, when I do have a bit of, I get a bit of anxiety. I pick one up and I do, you know, cuddle and I pat, and it calms me down. It slows my heart rate down, and it gets my endorphins going as well.
Yes.
So.
And that brings
But happy people
It
don't
does,
murder
yeah.
anybody else.
yes, that's right.
And we need a lot more happiness in the world
Yes,
at the
we do.
moment.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
See,
And
people
that's
have
it.
long said that.
Yeah. And that's it. We don't have to, you don't necessarily have to, when you talk about reborn therapy and that, doesn't mean you have to take them out in public, you know, that's your own private, you know, deal. But at home, you know, to have them and to, you know, help with your anxiety and depression, it's incredible.
But if you're someone that doesn't want to just stay home and does want to go out, you know, start little steps. Maybe just go for a walk down to the corner and then come back again. The best thing would be to find like-minded people who have the same hobby and then go with them, because you know, united you feel much more. You
definitely do.
Stronger. That's right.
If you've got a cover on your pram, if you've got a pram with a cover over it,
Yes.
they don't know if it's a real born or a real baby or, you know.
They don't need to know.
Kayla said, I took
They
my
just go to
reborns
bed
to the
sleeping.
store.
Yeah.
And 3 people thought she was real.
And leave you
My
alone.
4-year-old was carrying her, and everyone freaked out and thought she was real. Yes, we've had that done too with.
Just tell a story about. Traveller goes everywhere with me. That's why he's called Traveller. He's been just about halfway around the world, and he's going to Scotland next year. When we were in Disneyland, to take photos of him, I had to put the blanket over the top of garbage bin so I could get in his Aussie Reborn outfit.
Oh yes.
Go and get the castle or whatever rides behind, and I didn't realise until I had looked the photos, there was a woman behind us going, I thought I was actually putting a baby on the garbage bin. I might be silly, I'm not that silly. And I just take him, and I've gotten to the stage now, I don't care if people look at me weird. It's my thing.
Yes.
And he enjoys it, and I enjoy it. Well, I think he enjoys it.
Well, I think he
People
does.
have therapy pets.
Yeah.
Yes, they
exactly.
do.
That's right, yeah.
But apart from that, as a therapy, I mean, people do things. They dress weird, and you look at them. I saw a lady a few weeks ago, or a few months ago. From the back, she looked naked, and she had a pair of those leggings.
Oh, flesh coloured.
And I'm like, now that's weird. Because if she would have had a beautiful body, and this is not judging because, hey, my body's gorgeous. Not, but anyway, it's just like, what is she doing naked? And then she turns around, I'm, oh. So therefore, to each their own. That's what she likes doing.
True.
Good on her.
Exactly right.
Do you just have to go? Oh.
I just saw Tina. Tina said that she does something similar to me. So at night, when she feels scared, she covers her reborn.
Yeah.
So it stops her from feeling a bit scared.
Hello, precious.
And maybe Brett and I can do a meet up for coffee and a local each other. Yeah, I'm happy for that. I'd love to meet more reborn.
Yeah, but she's
people on
actually
the
got a
coast.
real baby too, so that's even a bonus.
Yeah,
She
that's
gets to
awesome.
Cuddle him.
That's cool. I'm happy for
It's
that.
a double.
Yeah, just private message me, just get in contact with me, and if you live on the Gold
We
Coast,
can come down and have coffee.
just let me know.
I will have coffee with you next time in April.
Yeah, good.
Because I'm not going to be coming back now.
That's what she said in April.
There's no doll shows in between?
No.
Oh, well. But it is. It is.
Deb's here with Cameron.
My sister was like that. Remember Laura in the beginning? She was really like, yeah, you carry yours. I'm not carrying mine. I said, well, do what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Each to their own.
Yeah.
It's
It
very
takes
important.
time, but a lot of the ladies in the group, you know, on Facebook, have said to me, you know, I've done that, and you've given me courage, which is why we're here. We're all here to support each other.
That's what it's about, supporting one another. If anybody's going through any troubled times in any therapy group or group that deals with issues of anxiety, depression, child loss, anything like that, that's what you're there for, to support one another, not bring one another down.
That's right.
So this is a really good group to be able to support one another if you're feeling a bit bleh.
Vlog says, I live Coomera,
Yep, camera.
and all my babies wear your bracelets, Brett.
Oh,
Oh, yes, she bought them. She told me that.
Who is that?
Vlog with me and Zobe. She's
Melissa's her name.
Oh, Melissa. Yeah, I know Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. Move in closer, Gigi. Need to see all of you.
There's all of me.
That's Carrie.
Carrie, yes.
There we go.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because
Does
I
anyone
really
have any
love
major
these
questions that they want to ask? While we're here as a foursome.
Fivesome.
Sixsome.
Yes.
Eightsome.
Yeah, it keeps growing. Feel free to ask questions. We've got they're looking at the
Yeah,
phone
we're
now, so
looking
we
at
can
the
see.
phone. So if anybody has anything to ask us, today we've got to really pump into Brett to help him get his strength up to because yesterday when I spoke to him, I said, "Bring your baby." He goes, "Yes," and then he walks him in without it. Now I know, but hanging out with us, and your mum loves you, so
Yeah.
my boy.
We all
My
love
mum.
you.
Yeah.
Yes,
So, thank you.
It's so easy that we're so
Likewise.
lucky.
yes.
Really.
Kayla wants to know who we all are.
I just tuned in. What is all your names?
Okay. I'm Gigi.
I'm Patricia from My Therapy Reborn group.
I'm Annette from Miracle Babies Nursery.
And I'm Brett from Little Button Nose Nursery.
Yes, so you can find him on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah, you can find all of us.
And Deb,
And
who's just in the background.
She's playing peekaboo. What was all of your hardest kits to paint?
Amelia,
Amelia?
because she's so big. The big one.
Yeah.
Toddler. I turned her into Frida. Carlo. I love Frida.
Yeah, definitely the big ones are the hardest. I've done like that. The Haley one, big sleeping girl, and yeah, working on a big surface is harder.
My Elsa.
Yeah.
No, I haven't done any big kits. I stick to Summer Rain size babies. Summer Rain is my favourite kit. I wish that I could have a silicone Summer Rain. I just love, I've got two of them and I've made two which have gone to new mums, but Summer Rain, just her little face, it's just, I love it.
Cassie Brace, Summer Rain.
Summer Rain
Is it
is,
Cassie
no, oh my goodness, I've got a blank. I've got a blank.
Has Heidi High got a question there? Still be in it.
Thank you.
Question.
There you go.
Heidi, how can we work things in the USA? Is there anywhere to refer people to yet? With regards to what, Heidi, are you talking about the therapy awareness or to the groups?
Bullshit. Yeah, right. Sorry. It's talking Pokemon. Damn it. Congratulations, that's been great news. That's part of my therapy.
Vlog with me says Annette working on my new baby.
Yes, I am working on your new baby, and I'm going to get back to it this week. It's looking so good. I absolutely adore your baby.
Heidi, just let me know what you're referring to. Tina Clark said,
What?
You can have it.
I've got one.
Annette, I followed all your tutorials with air dry paints and I've done loads of kits following your tutorials. I love them. I know. She is fantastic.
Is that Tina?
She is
Thanks,
cool.
Tina.
And then Maribeth says, now you are complete, Brett holding a toddler.
Yes, I am. I feel
quite a good look, isn't it?
better now.
Do we need to start up a dating site for Brett? Don't you? We need to find him a really great reborn mum. Yeah.
What
you know.
about if we just set a roster?
Roster.
You can join a library instead of buying a book.
I like the way that's put. That's so
As a
cute.
mother, I can only give him motherly love. So, I'm being cheeky. Reborn Mama says, I usually keep
I was
it
going to say, I'm
myself,
staying quiet.
but Reborn saved my life. Very abusive past, left me with
It was a bit
PTSD
smaller.
and anxiety. Reborns are my true safety net. Reborn Mama, that's exactly like me. If you have seen my story on my channel, you will know that that sounds like my past life. Okay, Heidi says, about the awareness, how they can word it in America, in the US. Well, the only thing they can do is just join.
Yeah. When the paper gets published, once it's been peer reviewed and they approve of it, then it can be used worldwide. It won't just be an Australian paper, and hopefully somebody in the US who wants to do a PhD or master's and can afford it, will pick up on that and maybe expand on it in the US. And that's what it's all about, getting more and more information out there. The art therapy, that took 5 years to get it recognised
Wow.
as a therapy. And now I do art therapy in nursing homes, and I also take the dolls into the nursing homes as well. And I also give dolls to old people. Don't put magnets in them if you're giving them in nursing homes, because they've got pacemakers and they...
Yeah.
Heidi, going back to what you were saying about the mental health community, for now, if you want them to be aware that and know that there is something having already started, the only thing you can actually really do is either, when you got your lanyard, there's some cards in there that just tells to, you know, if they want more information, to go to my Therapy Reborn group on Facebook or on YouTube. Because for now, that's the only thing we can do, or contact Annette, or Gigi, or Brett, any of us.
I talk about it on my anxiety and depression group
So,
that I've got now.
yeah, so, you know, for now, we just have to do word by mouth.
And everybody
When
else.
it will be recognised, thanks to this beautiful lady here, I'll probably have run out of words to say by then, hopefully. And
No
that'll be
way.
the time.
It's not going to happen.
No.
But like, if we think about it, like, you know, it's also actions as well. Like, you know, if we think back 20 years ago, you know, we didn't know of, you know, animals, dogs and that being used in therapy.
That's right,
and now it's just, we see it and we just know that that's what that is. So eventually it will become, you'll see someone with a doll and you'll understand that that's a therapy to them.
Yeah, and that, and you have to be compassionate when you hear about these things, because that person there must have gone through a really hard patch in her life, or
And you
just
don't
like,
know.
you don't know.
What patch is.
That's right. So, what does
Someone just asked me what my page is again on Facebook. It's Little Button Nose Nursery. Little Button Nose Nursery. I make bracelets at the moment, little Reborn bracelets. I also just post some videos and that of what Christina's posted as well. And at the moment, I'm in the middle of making brush and comb sets as well
pretty.
for Reborn. So,
I have to laugh, Tina.
yeah.
Tina says, "What is your channel, Brett's mama?"
Yeah.
My channel is my Therapy Reborn group, and that's the same name for the. Maybe Annette might be able to just put the links down, both for Facebook and for.
Yeah.
And if you ever need to know and you forget my channel or Brett's Facebook page, just drop a line to Annette.
Around so she can see your name.
Oh, it's too low anyway.
Anyhow, I'm going to have to go, people. I've got to get a train and head home.
Wow, okay.
So it was lovely to chat to you.
That's an end of an era again till next
April. Next
It's
April.
only 6 months.
Yes.
It is only 6 months, but we definitely need to get together for a meeting again. Obviously, a
definitely.
live stream if you guys, but a meeting we can maybe start setting up more, you know.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
I'm, you know, I know that you guys were busy. That's why I actually went my own way, kept you know, started the ball rolling, because I think it has to be done,
Oh, Matilda.
not
kick the
wait
load
for too long.
Okay. See you later, love.
It was lovely seeing you again.
Bye, darling. And Brett, you're just going to have to. Oh,
No-
look
no
at this.
way.
Excuse us.
No way. No way. No, none of this.
Bye, everybody. Have a nice day with these ladies.
And thank you so much for helping us with, you know, getting this up.
Yeah,
off
thanks,
the ground.
Gigi.
Well, I've
It's
got to
going
go and
be
talk to
amazing.
the psychology professor
Yep.
first.
Yes.
And then approach Mr. That person who's our education minister and see if he can give me some funding.
Good.
She.
If you
Yeah,
need,
give her
any
funding.
help, in the sense, I know that me and you are quite feisty, But just give me a call. I'll catch the first plane over, and I'll fix them.
You'll fix them.
I'll fix them.
Teresa's going to fix our government. That's
Watch
going to
out,
be fun.
education minister.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
That's Teresia's coming. Cyclone Teresia.
Cynthia said I had stage 4 cancer. Doctor gave me 4 months to live.
Yes.
7 years ago. Now I live in pain. Can't afford my own Reborn yet, but I get comfort from watching others'
I don't.
box openings on
You take care
YouTube.
of yourself.
Well, you know,
that's
that is the right track to watch those kind of things, because it also stimulates your mind and your nurturing.
Yeah,
But
I
It's
agree.
inspirational.
Cynthia, I don't know if you're in the Reborn Therapy group on Facebook, but if you join, we can have a chat privately, okay? So just,
Please make sure you do.
I just wanted to make a comment before, about before with the box openings. Like, I had my very first box opening, 2 days ago on Sunday, at the Ipswich Dog Show in front of everyone, and
beautiful.
what an amazing feeling and what an amazing experience. And in all honesty, I don't think it would have been the same if you weren't there.
No, I don't.
Thank
You just made my day being there, and to see that and having your comments,
I know.
thrown at me, and I'm just like, oh my god! Everyone was so quiet, and she was like, "Yay, Brad! Give him a clap, everyone!" It was so good.
I was actually looking at Christina's video, and you can hear me saying when you're opening up, "Oh, the waters have broken."
Yeah.
You're all right.
But I tell you,
Safe travels.
even Christina said to me that it wouldn't have been the same if you weren't there as well. She said you really made that video as well, and she wanted me to pass it on to you as
Oh,
well.
thank you. I wanted to have a photo with her.
Bye, Gigi. Yeah, you too,
Have a
Belle.
safe trip.
Look after those beautiful babies.
We
We
will.
will.
And we will catch up on video chat.
Yes, we will.
Thank you.
Love
Bye,
you.
traveller. I love
Thank
Gigi.
you.
I love everyone. I mean, at the moment, I'm really missing Angela and John
I know.
because,
Carrie. Oh.
but Angela and John, because Angela was my co-conspirator,
The little, yep.
and so
Angela.
we from Perth when we came in, we didn't go straight to Ipswich.
Thank you.
We ended up in Lamb Island with Angela, and it was like, I think my sister nearly had a heart attack at the airport when she saw Angela. Sure did.
It's definitely a journey.
And I miss them because we had so much fun. It was only 1.5 days, but I kind of got a bit wild on Saturday, and it was just like, I don't know how.
Just a bit. I saw the video.
Bit of
So
karaoke with
thank
those
you,
guys.
Angela and John and all the islanders there. I am so sorry, but I love you
No,
all.
you're not. She said, yes, you did. What's Carrie said?
She said we really felt your emotions with the box
Yeah.
opening, Brett. It was lovely.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was-
yes, Carrie.
I almost cried because it was just beautiful. It was just a beautiful experience, and because I have my own son, Talon, who's now nearly 10 in December, I missed that. I was there for his birth, and I cut his umbilical cord, and I burst into tears when he was born. That was the greatest day of my entire life, was seeing my son born and being brought into this world. And you know, if you don't believe in miracles, then all you have to do is just go to an actual birth of your child and witness that, and then you'll believe, because there's nothing like
There's
it.
a lot of men that are not
You
like
know?
that.
No,
They don't care, and
no.
but it is giving birth. I mean, from a woman, I don't know what you're saying from a man's point of view. We're too busy and too much in pain to actually appreciate that
of
moment.
course. Yeah,
But when the baby gets given to us to hold,
Yeah.
that's when our emotions kick in.
that's right.
but you are a very, how can I say, you're so sweet and you have got such special emotions. I mean, when you're very sensitive, because
Yeah.
when you saw me on Sunday,
Yeah.
I could feel, he was hugging me, he was trembling.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
He
I
was
could hear
I was.
like I could hear him. He's going, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
oh my god, oh my god."
Because
yeah, I guess that Brett's here now.
Because I love this lady so much. I mean, I love everyone here, but I love Patricia so much. I don't know whether it's, you know, like a soulmate. I love that soul
Yes.
mate sort of thing.
Probably we were related in a past life.
Yeah.
Who knows? Probably you were my son in a past life.
And to see her, every time I see her, I just like, oh my God, it's you know, she's here, you know.
And it's real, you feel
He's
it
the
real.
only man that says that
you
to
know.
me.
You know, it's awesome, you know.
No, it's true. Also, Brett is the same age as my eldest son.
Which I can't believe, because you don't look much older than me.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. And so being born in the same year, when I met him in April this year, I don't know, I just felt this really strong connection, and I thought, oh my God. And he calls me Mama, the Italian way. So, and Annette calls, you know, they call me Nonna, which is, I need to feel it, because as most of you know, I don't even know what my granddaughter looks like. So for me, it's a pain. So, but hearing it, you know, actually hearing Mama and Nonna, it just fills my heart with really beautiful.
The instant connection between
Yeah.
these two was so
Yeah.
real too. Like, it's not fake or anything.
No.
It's instant.
Yeah,
No.
it was like, I was actually outside going to get a coffee, and I had Wolfie, my beautiful Wolfie, I love him so much. And this guy comes up to me and he goes, oh, he's really incredible. I'm like, I know you, you're the Reborn Daddy. And because I had seen the videos Christina put up, and it was just like, whoa. It was us.
Tammy said before that she's just witnessed her grandson born
Yes.
a couple of weeks ago, and you know she got to witness that.
I saw the photos,
Amazing.
Tammy,
He's
and it was just, yes.
That's the most amazing thing. Yeah, to watch your grandchild being born.
Is there a channel to watch Brett's box opening? Yes, I will put my one, because I videoed it as well, but
Yeah.
when I get back home, I will put it on my channel. But you go to Christina's Reborns, or even on, actually, Christina put it on the group, on the Facebook
Is it on
page.
your little button?
Yeah, it's on Little Button Nose
But
Nursery
it's
as
also
well.
on my Facebook page,
Oh.
Reborn.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's where I saw it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and also there was somebody else that asked a question. I thought you were Brett's mum. You fooled me. Sorry, Tina. We do look alike, don't we?
We do. That photo we took the other day. Oh my God! Like, it was
I'm
like
like, oh my God, he looks like me.
we looked. Yeah.
I reckon
definitely.
we do have. I see that Leslie. Buenos dias, Leslie.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you,
Mi
Leslie.
amor. Can you share the links, my links, so the others that wanted to know, because she just shared yours.
Oh yep.
There's me doing all the bossing. It's yours. So I've
No, go for it. I love it. It's nice to not think for once, isn't it?
Take a back seat.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, the truth is that Annette is on holidays, and the live streaming today that she put up, because with Matilda, it wasn't really for Matilda, because I wanted to surprise you guys as well. So I said, don't say anything.
Yes, so I will be changing the title and picture afterwards,
Yes.
so people, you know, will know that it's about the Reborn Therapy Awareness Panel.
Yeah, the dull parts, Brandy says, my husband cried like
Like
an
an
infant
infant.
at our son's birth. I just wanted lunch.
Yeah.
I'm with you. That is great. That is so great. Link to Brett's box opening above.
Awesome. Thank you so much, whoever did that.
Leslie.
Leslie. Thanks, Leslie.
No. I don't know.
Sorry.
That's what I get for not being on Facebook for a while. Yes, Heidi. And how's Luna?
By the way, I love your cat's steps up to the chair. Up to
Yes.
the bed. That's brilliant.
That is a great idea. And she,
How cute. Because
Gave
he's having
them-
trouble getting up into bed these days.
Brandy said, Delpart says that we're kindred spirits.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's true.
That's beautiful.
yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
That's really true.
Oh,
It's amazing, isn't it? But I know that a lot of people like overseas, like I've formed some amazing bonds. I've got amazing bonds over there, and I have never met them and may never meet them, but I would definitely call them my family. And you know,
well, that's how we met,
yeah,
through the net, and then I met Annette through the net. That sounds really weird.
I'm used to that. Absolutely used to that. No, it's so good. So, you know, just remember, try to keep going, you know, with your feelings of how you're feeling with your own babies, and, you know, try to take the steps to making it more of a therapy for yourself and help people that need help.
Yeah, definitely. There was a young girl who did it was really good. She did a YouTube video on how to sort of take those first steps of getting yourself and your reborn out into the big.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
Courage.
yeah, and she said to go to places like op shops.
Yeah.
So go to places like op shops, because there's a lot of older ladies around in the op shops.
Yeah.
And when they see the reborn, they go, oh, and they gush over it, and
They do.
fuss over it, and then they realise it's a doll, but they don't care. They're like, oh my God, I thought that was so real, and
Yes,
oh,
that's
it's so
it.
beautiful. Can I have a hold? And
Me, I've
Yeah.
been to many op shops.
yeah,
Wow.
Many
so
op shops.
op shops is the way to go apparently.
That's a really
Yeah,
neat idea.
Yeah, I go everywhere, so it doesn't really matter. But I do find that op shops, the first time that I went to an op shop with Daisy Grace, I had her in the capsule. I was taking her in and out of the car with the capsule. That became too hard to do. But I would just go into the op shop, put the capsule on the counter, and said to the lady, "Can you just babysit?" And I went walking around, and because she didn't have the cover on her, but she had the hood part up.
Yep.
She goes, "Your baby's so good." I went, "I know."
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah.
I know. So now they know. But I go with the pram now because it's easier for me to walk.
Yeah.
And then I just pile all the stuff on the pram. And one lady
It's
said to
very
me,
handy.
"Your baby's getting a little bit red, isn't it? Hot with all that stuff on." I went, "No, it's okay. She's all right. She's." But the worst thing you can do is make the person believe that it is a real baby. The therapy is to actually say, "It's my therapy baby." And then they'll ask questions about it. But to say, you know, "Oh yes, it's a baby," that's wrong, because when they find out that it's not,
Yeah.
then it's like you've tried to fool them, and
Yep.
it's not.
No, nothing like that. Someone said, what is an op shop?
Opportunity shops, second-hand
Yeah,
shop,
second-hand shop,
thrift store.
thrift store,
Anywhere you buy
second-hand
goods.
clothes and furniture and
Bric-a-brac store.
Bric-
A lot
back
of
stuff, yeah, little-
churches have them. Red Cross,
Yeah.
St. Vincent's de Paul, Lifeline.
Yeah.
They have all those.
That was Heidi that asked. Heidi,
Okay.
hi!
Oh.
That's in America though, isn't she?
Yeah,
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 it must be an Australian thing.
yeah. Opportunity, but I have had an opportunity shop. There's like, they do have the Salvation Army over there. I don't know whether the Salvation Army,
Without Annette, Kerry says, without Annette, so many of us wouldn't know one another and have become friends, family. Love you, Annette. I love you too, Kerry.
yes, Carrie.
so much.
If my
Yes.
daughter Misty hadn't wanted a doll, hadn't wanted one like Declan, I would never have met you.
Yep, that's right.
is that Kerry Bowden?
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
yes,
is that Kerry?
Yes.
Hey Kerry, I miss you too. I loved seeing you on Sunday. That was awesome. I love catching up with you.
Raven not there today.
Where's,
Raven isn't here, but she didn't know. I don't think it was on. She's still busy, but
yeah, she said that she couldn't come today because she had to go. I don't know, she was seeing her mum or something. Or
Okay.
Anyway, vlog says, "Where's trouble, Brett?"
Yeah. I know, sorry.
Brett's in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
You're in
Yeah.
trouble.
if anyone doesn't
He's-
know, Trouble is his baby. That's
Yeah.
his name. And
Yeah.
why is he called Trouble?
He's nothing but trouble, seriously. He,
He looks so handsome in his little vest.
Oh, that is so cool. He's gorgeous.
yeah.
His
So,
little chest out.
Cheeky boy.
so I sent Nikki Johnston, the sculptor of Trouble, a message and asked her, is this from a real boy, like from a real baby, the sculpt? And she says no. It was just one that she made up, called it Trouble, because it was nothing but trouble to make. Ever since then, I've had nothing but trouble with him. And he got lost in the mail going to Tiffany from Coco's Nurseries.
Oh.
So he got lost in the mail going there. So I posted him express, and it took him 3 weeks to get there.
Oh my gosh.
So at least he got there. But even after Tiff got him, she kept sending me messages saying this baby is nothing but trouble, because she had so much trouble trying to match, because his body plate was a different colour to his kit. She was trying to match the skin tone to the kit and the body plate, and it was just driving her crazy. And then one of the last things that happened was that she just baked him for the last time 2 days prior to the Ipswich show. And she sent me a message nearly crying saying, oh my God, Brett, something's happened to Trouble, and yeah, I'm in tears, and she's sending little emoticons like with tears. And I'm like, what's happened? What's happened now? And she said, I baked him, I put him in the oven, I don't know what's happened. And he's got a little bubble come up on his skin, and it must have been overheated or something like that. And I'm like, oh no, like, you know, where's it come up from? And luckily it was on his heel, and it looks like a little birth prick, you know, one of those little heel pricks. And it's perfect. It was meant to be. And I said, oh my God, Tiff, don't worry about it. That looks awesome. You know, so.
And he's beautiful. I held him.
He's so real.
He's gorgeous.
Yes.
He's so lovely in your arms.
Yes. And you know,
You gotta go.
watching and everything, you were emotional, and you
I
could
was,
see it.
yeah.
You could see it.
Yeah.
We've got to say goodbye to Elaine and Deb now. They've got to go catch their train, I'm assuming.
Goodbye, Elaine. Thank you.
Thanks, Deb.
We'll talk,
See you.
okay?
I'll be in touch with Isaac.
This is live TV here.
Bye.
Where's my kiss?
I'm coming. Come around now.
Come,
Here she
thanks,
comes.
Thank you for
Bye, Elaine.
everything.
And a big smile.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
See you
okay.
later.
Hi, Edie.
Bye.
Yep.
Angela says
Actually,
bye,
I'm gonna
girls.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Cameron.
Bye, Matilda. Bye. Bye, Annie Lane. Bye, Auntie Deb.
Safe travels, ladies,
Yes.
from Reborn Under the Sun. I've just put my baby down because she's silicone, and I'm starting to feel hot because the silly air conditioner.
Yeah, it is a bit warm, I'm starting to.
Yeah, and I don't
It's
know.
not working.
It worked yesterday when we were, or the day before when we were with Angela doing.
Press the button.
Hi, Pauline.
So I can check out here. Heidi Hi says bye, girls. Travel safe.
Yes, Tiff's awesome artist, and an amazing lady. Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah, we're really good friends.
You know why she asked for my friendship on Facebook? And
Did she?
yes, and then
Yeah.
she joined the therapy group.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Bye.
See you later, guys. See you guys.
Can you message me when you get home, please, to
Yeah,
your...
yeah, my sisters, yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm to the point like
Mama needs to know when everyone gets home.
Yeah, Kerry, like your message telling us you were home
I
yesterday.
think she might have messaged me.
Tiffany from is an awesome lady and artist.
Yeah.
Then Pat Brown said, oh bless her, you really look like you have missed her, Annie.
I have so much. I
These
feel
long-
like I'm a little bit whole again.
I'm going to send you some more, Angela. Be ready, you'll get them in the post. I love the copy codes. I don't know if you've ever seen Abbott. tasted those lollies. I don't know if I've got another packet upstairs, I can't remember. But anyway, they're a cappuccino flavour, and I bought some. And we were eating them, and now Angela goes, oh my God, these lollies are addictive. Yes, they are. Hi Annette, that's a beautiful little girl you have there. She's adorable. That's Cameron and Vanessa.
Thank you.
I have started watching you how to, I've watched you your how to paint an ethnic baby video. Very helpful.
Oh, good. I'm glad it helped.
It's not just
Glad it
me.
helped.
And Angela, Reborn wants to know what flavour they are. They're cappuccino.
What have you got to show us here, Brett?
Oh, Patricia wanted me to make some Reborn bracelets for her. So,
Oh, that's so cute.
I got,
Oh, thank you.
but
Show
these ones,
everyone a bit of a closer look.
yeah, these ones are finished. Well, nearly finished, but I've just got to put the little pacifiers and that on them. So,
Look how beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely.
They are absolutely beautiful.
So at the moment, can these only be bought from City of Reborn Angels, or can people
No.
buy directly to you? as
yeah,
well?
they can buy them directly from me on Little Button Nose Nursery,
Yep.
or just give me a private message.
Okay.
I do have gifts for Patricia and Annette as well.
Oh, look how pretty that is.
So this is going to be their bracelets. So I'm going to measure their arms, and then I'm going to make their real bracelets for them. Anything I have left, Lisa? Yes. I've got
Let's get the leftovers.
two different types of, yeah, that's all I had left, and actually the,
They're so
in the
pretty,
beads.
thank
So I just beaded them all
Our
up.
love is not a leftover.
No,
Lisa,
so,
this is what you give every psychic. It's okay. You don't
so I'll do those later when I get some
Well,
time.
we'll start to get ready to finish up. Bye, guys.
Bye, safe travels.
See you later.
Love you guys. But
Message.
please, if anyone's got any messages before you go, please ask them now. Like Patricia said earlier, when I get home, I'm going to change the thumbnail to this. I'm also going to reword the title so that everyone can know this is not exactly about Matilda, and I'll put all the links to everyone's Facebook and YouTubes and everything below in the description. So if you're watching this a week from now, a month from now, you'll be able to still get in touch with these guys.
Yes.
So yeah, please ask any questions you have to keep an eye on.
Yes, if
Any
there's
questions
anything you need to know now while we're still here, we've still got a few minutes. Plumie, Brett doesn't have a YouTube channel of his own.
But
He-
I'm
Not
encouraging him to get
yes,
one.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I'm trying. I do have a channel, but I don't know how to manage it at the moment. So I think I've named it, but I can't remember. That was a little while ago.
But it'll happen.
But it'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to
Yeah.
see him, it's on Christina's Reborn's channel. He does a few with her.
Yeah.
And yeah, you'll see us here. If you want to know anything, you can find him on his Facebook page,
Yeah.
which Leslie has put the links up.
Little
Or
Button Nose Nursery.
if you're already in my group, you can contact me and I will
Yeah.
get.
And we'll try to make it like a thing that every time the doll show comes around that we get together and have a little chat, because people, love the live chat.
Yes, yes. So yeah, Brett needs a channel.
I do need a channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone I've spoken to a lot in the Reborn community, they're like, "Do you have a channel? When are you getting a channel?" Like, so I'm
Yeah.
kind of getting the hint, guys, and I understand. I've just got to try and get my head around it and try and work
It's just
out
so
how it's.
inspiring, and
how
there's
it
so many
goes,
people,
That's
especially
right.
males, that need to be inspired that it's okay.
Well, I just started mine after the April show because I didn't have a. Yes. Oh yes, please. Before we go, we need to do a little bit of a cheers together.
Oh, cheers.
It's chocolate, but it's got nice things inside.
Where's my shots?
Okay.
I think this will be it. Yes, yeah.
I want the Jim Beam one. I want the bourbon one.
We
Oh,
got
God,
any
not
whiskey?
vodka.
I'll go the whiskey.
We got a rum one.
Oh,
Oh,
we're all
just-
different.
oh,
Look
contra.
how different. We're all different. We've got
Holy
bourbon, rum, and
moly.
scotch.
Well, I have the whole lot.
Wow.
So no more questions, everyone.
Wow, there you go.
All the famous grouse. That's happening.
Yes,
there.
you missed yours, Angela. I'm so sorry.
Yep,
I am
other
so
famous
sorry.
grouse. Definitely. The first one I see, it's the one I want.
Okay, where's mine?
I got one, but on my video.
Matilda wants a
Oh,
scotch.
okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I got the
Which one did you
Contro
get?
one.
Contro?
Contro, yeah.
I've got the Jim Beam one, and this is in honour of my Carey in Western Australia. She has been a little bit unwell, so we wish you speedy recovery because in April she's going to come back with us.
Holy
So, to you all,
How are we doing this?
hold on, take, that's what I do.
Got a pop the cork.
So cheers.
Is it a cork?
Cheers.
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 Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh,
Let's take a bite of
What are
that.
you doing?
Vodka.
I'm
I'm
just
risking it. I'm only gonna
Galliano, that's what I'm having. I'm shocking you.
my sister's gonna have one and
Oh,
she doesn't
wow.
drink. Come closer, Laura. They're gonna
Oh,
I gotta get drunk.
Well,
That's pretty
quite
good.
strong.
awesome.
I know, aren't they?
Oh,
Aren't they?
Wow.
I've never had that.
There's more.
I thought it was just in the chocolate, but it's actually the liquid in the.
Oh no, it's not liquid.
That's why I said that.
Wow.
How many do we need to get drunk?
I don't
Yeah.
know, but I just had to.
How much
Just
alcohol
look at
is
it.
really in this?
What's
Oh,
That is a percentage.
Part says, oh, I just got shivers with that Jim Beam one.
Has this actually got a percentage of alcohol in, or is it fake?
Yeah, no, it's alcohol. It's alcohol, pure.
No, it's
You're not kidding
alcohol.
around.
Wow.
Do you think I'd give you guys false alcohol?
3.2%
Oh, it's real.
alcohol.
I think
It's real.
Oh, it's
That
real.
is unreal. I love them.
It's vodka.
Max 4.4%. We can drop now.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Wow.
They're incredible.
That one's
yes, it
real.
was chocolate and has liqueur inside. Yes, mine had Jim Beam bourbon. That's Carrie's favourite because last week when Carrie and Janet, hi Janet,
Terry's
and
trying to get us drunk.
actually I want to say hello to all the girls in my group that are over there
Yes.
because no one knew we were coming, no one. So it's not that as if some knew and some
Nor did
didn't.
I.
Yeah, Laura didn't know either. It was a surprise that I did to everyone. And anyway, I wasn't feeling well, so Janet and Kerry Pavia came to visit me. And we did a live streaming with Angela. And my friend
What do
Tony,
you think?
who I say is the father of all my babies, because I want alimony.
Oh, right,
He
yes.
comes in with 4 little bottles, and that's where I got the idea from. So we had one. Kerry and I had 2 because the other 2 didn't want. It was a Kerry. So yeah, Kerry, missing you. Get well soon.
Usually I can't have them, but who's...
We do. It comes during Christmas holidays. Oh, you do have them. Okay. Okay then, Clooney.
Remember.
Ah,
Champagne?
I could actually taste it. Dullpot says I could actually taste it. It has been a long time since I had Jim Beam.
That's the vodka.
There we go.
That's rum.
It has
Yeah, that's
whiskey,
right.
yes.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
I know.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
All vodka.
We have those
That's where I'll
chocolate.
take the Russian vodka.
Oh, Tammy says
Wow.
my stomach did a flip to that one.
They're incredible because I always get them and they're always yuck. They're always.
Did you get
plain.
those in an actual bottle
Yeah,
shop
we
though?
Yeah, Dan Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah,
That's
really.
what
I'm a
Yeah.
member. I'm
That's
a
what
member
I've
of the
seen.
Dan Murphy Club.
It's just when you walk in the door, honey, it's on the.
Oh, I don't know. I just asked.
Hey,
I just asked. Yeah, yes. I just asked because usually I go in and I love cognac, the older, the better, and I just love to sip it, and it's just, I'm getting, you know when you're hungry, and you say, that's what I'm getting.
I've never tried cognac, to be honest.
You know, with the glass, and you hold it
Yeah.
like that, and you have to
Supposed
sip
to
it.
have
slow
a little flame underneath, and you're supposed to warm it up, and you're supposed to
Oh.
have it.
Oh, you're warm when it gets into my
Yeah.
stomach.
Me, I just have to look at it, and I'm already.
She doesn't want to sit next to me.
No.
Ah, right. Yeah, lay back there.
There.
There she is.
I'm getting
If I start giggling, you know
Oh.
I.
Gigi goes, little old lady helped me miss that train, could have stayed. Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, damn. Anyway, it's okay.
All right. So
Gigi and I are on a mission, so you're going to be hearing about us anyway, so.
do you have them there too, Tina? Are you addicted to the chocolates? We might be now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because,
Just a one way to just get a little bit of a.
yeah,
Like-
that's what I do.
You're eating while you're drinking.
Yes.
See,
No,
I'm a
that's gotta count.
chocoholic. I love chocolate, and it tells by my size. I love chocolate. I would rather have chocolate than a steak. I just am like that. So having chocolate and alcohol together, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
Bonus.
Yeah, definitely.
The last
Oh,
pot
yeah.
of chocolate I had, I brought the first day I moved into my unit. So it would have been about the 9th of the 8th, and it went to Annette's last week. Because I still
and
hadn't
we
cracked
nearly
it.
ate it all last night.
Angela said you need to have
Have one for me.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do that. Brett, can you pick one? Because I need to have one for Angela.
Well, Drambuie,
Whatever.
whatever.
And Angela, this is just it was a lucky dip. So whatever comes out, I'm getting there.
She's alcoholic. Chocolate alcoholic.
It's called an alcoholic.
Alcoholic.
I'm afraid she doesn't have to drive.
Okay,
Classic.
Angela, John, I
Cheers.
love you to bits.
For me too. I won't ever take one, that's for sure.
Angela, you're right. It's almost like the the Tim Tam thing I told you about. Oh.
Was that good? Was it the Drambuie? Yeah.
It says Tina says, just give us a buzz. I love chocolate, and I'm a big Elvis fan too.
Wow.
Well,
New spirit.
my man, this is the baby's daddy. My man and I can come and visit you. All right? Oh,
I have to show you guys some of my Elvis drawings as well. I've done some Elvis
I've got one
portraits
of
and
your
stuff.
drawings.
yeah.
I have you?
Brett, he's not only a reborn daddy and a real daddy, he's a fantastic artist. He does the most beautiful portrait. I'm losing my bits here.
Okay.
Can you continue that? Can you say what Brett does?
something missing. I couldn't see what it
What's that?
Can you say what Brett does? His drawings.
Oh, the drawing. Should I show it? Say
No.
it.
No.
Oh, you can
I just do drawings. I do portraiture and fine art stuff. So I do all the hairs on the eyelashes and stuff like that.
Everything's
Um,
perfect.
which has made me want to become a reborn artist as well.
What's that?
And so I'm being, I really want to be a reborn artist, and I also want to be a sculptor as well. So
So you can be anything.
Man,
I just want, I love art and craft, and I grew up with that. You know, my mum is awesome at doing patchwork quilting and
You don't know the
anything to do with sewing and stuff. She's just the best. So
Incredible. But you will see
so,
a
yeah.
lot of that on Little Button Nose Nursery.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have your
Yeah.
drawings and that on there.
yeah, I do.
Go through all of
yeah.
his photos. You'll be
Yeah.
absolutely amazed, maybe in love.
Yeah, Heidi says.
Single tune in. Let us know.
No, we're going to set up a calendar. We're going to share it out.
It's Facebook, not Tinder.
You really need to find a
But-
reborn partner.
But remember.
I do. I would like that.
And there is lots of us single ones around.
But listen to this. Before even he even thinks about it, Mum has to approve. The tradition goes like that. Mama has to approve of that woman.
Yeah.
But I tell you one thing: if she is a reborn mama, then she's 99.9%.
And then she breaks his heart. She's got a lot of people chasing her.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be, you know, a bit naughty or
No,
whatever, because you'll be dead.
Yeah.
You'll be shunned from the community.
She's like the godmother
Yeah.
of the reborn community.
Exactly. I love it.
She's
Dog
the
Pod
god
says.
Donna.
God Nonna, that's right.
Donna.
Say hello to my little friend.
Dog Pod says, bar is closed for Patricia, she's losing stuff. You know what? I don't lose my head because it's still stuck here. They're all laughing. I want babies. They're all having
You love to draw Reborn Under the Sun. That's awesome. I'd love to see some of your drawings.
Angela says, I love quilting, and oh my God,
I
does she
stole
do
one from
beautiful.
Annette.
Oh. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna have to say goodbye because we have.
Chocolates to finish.
Yes,
I need to wait. So
Me too,
You know,
funny
I always
enough.
love to tell people when I need to.
I need to go and have a fag,
Yep.
known as a cigarette, a cig. So, you guys, thank you, Annette, for
You're very
allowing us
welcome.
to do
Thank you for
this.
so
Thanks.
fun.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
This is my mum and my
Thanks, Mum.
daughters and my mum. I'm
Your
the.
daughter
Oh my
is
God!
sad.
I am losing it.
She had too many chocolates.
See how much it takes me.
She had too many.
Too many.
And then my daughter, my beautiful son Brett, my sister Laura, my other babies here, and
What's Lisa then?
Lisa can be whatever part of the family she chooses
Yeah,
to
she
be.
told me that I was Brett's auntie, and I said I'd rather be his kissing cousin.
Guardian angel.
She's a guardian angel. Well, you better watch out and be good, otherwise.
Guardian angel.
So,
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We love you so much.
Yes.
Don't forget
Bye.
to, share this. This might help some people who need a little bit of push in the right direction. But we'll definitely be back all together as a team next
Share the love.
April.
yes,
And
and
so get your questions.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we're always available. Very accessible people.
I can't go live until I get 1,000 subscribers. So if you
push
actually
that.
put out the word so I can get to it, then I'm easier to get to. But
Yeah.
I'm okay with whatever. I can still do the tape and put it up.
Yeah.
But I
Definitely.
love you all and thank you all for your support, for supporting this beautiful, precious daughter of mine.
No.
And okay, I'm shutting up. Love you guys.
One more thing. Make sure, to get some questions to her. Maybe if we can get a bunch of questions, she can do a video just answering your questions. So when you
Question
get
and answer panel.
Yeah, but just her, get some questions to her, put them on the, send them privately to her on My Therapy Reborn so she can get a little bit of a, booklet together and then get her, because, got some excellent ideas.
Yes.
Okay?
So-
All right, we will see you later.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Love you guys.
Bye.
And
See
I'm
you
just
later.
gonna do
Thank
the
you.
Matilda video if it
Angela,
happens.
Roger, over and out.
Bye, guys. Oh.